Hey guys, it's me Chora King and welcome back to another GTA Online video. And I just got back from a little vacation I took, so I haven't been uploading for 2 days. And on Thursday, the Overflod Imorgon has been released into the game. So in this video, we will be customizing this car right here, which costs $2.165 million. So let's go ahead and read the description we have on here, which says you have dreamt about the ultimate super electric sports car. Now here we are reading an app, seeing it in the carbon fiber flesh and wondering if it can really be true. It can. The Overflod Imorgon, your electric dreams turned reality, and not the bad, naked, and losing your teeth dreams either. We are talking the flying and having parents who are proud of you. You what? Who are proud of you dreams. It should say your dreams right here, I guess. That's some mistake, a typo, and then it says you're welcome. So yeah guys, this car is right here. I believe it is a parody of or you could say design of of the Tesla car. I'm not sure which model is it, but I'm sure it is from Tesla. So let's go ahead and order this, and it will be here shortly, so then we can continue. And yeah guys, I'm just saying that I will be trying to speed the modification process, so do leave your thoughts in the comments that maybe I should make these videos a bit quicker and spend less time with all the modifications. And also the Obey 8F drafter is on sale, I think about 30% or so, so you can also take advantage of this, and as well as the Avenger and the mobile operating center is also on sale, so you can get that as well. Alright, yeah guys, our Imorgon has just been delivered to the garage, so let's go ahead and get in this vehicle and see what's the starting sound is like, since it's a completely electric car, I think. So it looks pretty neat, I would say. So let's go ahead and get in, and we can go to the LS Custom Shop. Also, I think there was no whatsoever sound of the startup except from the ignition. So I don't think it's a fully electric car. So let's try that again. Oh yeah, no sound for the startup whatsoever. So yeah guys, I'm just decreasing my volume. So yeah guys, let's go and have a spin. Also, this is definitely a car which is semi-electric, I would say. Maybe that's the term you use, because you can actually hear the revs of this vehicle. And yeah, it is an hybrid, I think. A hybrid, I mean, you don't use N with an H, so yeah, my bad. So let's just go ahead and drive this thing. I actually like the back lights of this thing as well. Let's see how it works when the lights are off. So the middle part of the light. But you know what I'm not a fan of is that these little dot things that you see in the middle of the backlight. I'm not really a fan of that, so that's all good, but you can see the lights. Hold on, let's just park. So we have, oh yeah, there we have the normal beams, and then in the high beam we have two headlights on the each side. So I'm actually glad that this car does have engine sound, which almost most electric cars in the game don't. So that's also a cool feature for this car, that it is actually a hybrid. So when you're racing, oh, that was some bad driving from the civilian, but did you see the response of the turning? is pretty cool. And as I was saying, that with this car you won't be blaming or making excuses that I have an electric car and you have a car that runs on fuel. So yeah guys, let's just take this into the custom shop and see what sort of modifications we have. And I suspect that it wouldn't have all the performance upgrades that you can select, but let's see. It does have an engine, so maybe we can apply some performance upgrades. So let's see what this vehicle has in store for us. So we have armor, we have brakes. I'm gonna apply those. Then we have bumper options, front bumpers. We have stock front bumper. Then we have carbon stock bumper. Then we have primary stock bumper, primary splitter, secondary no, it's actually a plastic splitter. Then we have a carbon splitter, primary race splitter. I'm not a fan of these, so we aren't gonna get these splitters. So we have primary, plastic and carbon options. So I think I might be getting this one, but we can choose that later. So we have rear bumper options now. We have stock rear bumpers. I was actually trying to rev this car and see if it does backfires, so, or rear spit, you can say, fire spit. So we have stock rear bumper, we have primary trim diffuser, then we have carbon diffuser. I think I might be getting that one, but let's carry on. Then we have the ALT diffuser. Then we have the primary ALT diffuser, pretty nice. Then we have the same thing in carbon ALT diffuser. Then we have the GT race setup Mark 1. Then we have the same thing in Mark 2. I think it's just carbon or maybe secondary paint. Then we have the same thing in, I'm not sure what materials are those, but they are still not blue. So yeah, these are probably plastic and carbon variations. And then we have the same thing, I believe, with the secondary color. Yeah, this is primary and this is secondary, I'm pretty sure. Then we have the same thing pretty much. So you guys can see that we have, what's the difference in this one? Okay, so the GT1 has the essence, you would say, the accents at the edges of the diffuser or the bumper. So that's the difference. So, and then we have the carbon GT race setup Mark 1. So I'm not gonna go into the detail because there is just a few minor differences with the color shades. Okay, then we have a primary trim diffuser. So I think this will be affected by the trim color, so we can select that later. Then we have the choices options. We have the rally cage. This is interesting stuff, but I'm not gonna be applying these to my car because I don't want to spoil the civilian look of this vehicle. But maybe the liveries won't be such simple stuff. So we have the primary cage setup Mark 1. Then we have racing cage setup 1. Then we have the tuner cage setup. I'm not sure what's the difference. I think the seats are different. Then we have the street cage setup Mark 1, and we have the same thing in secondary. It's just the color of these bars you can see from the interior. Then we can keep moving on with the same thing with secondary stuff. And this is the rally cage. I'm not sure what's the difference in these, but they're simply just like 4 variants of these with different color schemes you can do with the primary and secondary. So let's not get into detail here. And I also love the seats already, so I don't really apply roll cages and stuff in my car because I like to keep it stock. So yeah guys, we do have performance upgrades which you can see right here. So we have engine upgrade, Then we have where is it? Yeah, then we have suspension also. That looks pretty cool. Then we have transmission, and we also have, yeah, we don't have turbo because this is an electric car, and those, I'm not sure for what reason, doesn't work with the electric engine. So where we were, yeah, we were at the exhaust options next. So we got the stock exhaust, we have the titanium tipped exhausts, then we have carbon exhausts, which are mostly not even visible. Then we have the big bore exhausts. I'm not sure this car does any spitfires, so we can't expect that from this. Then we have this one, the titanium uh, twin big bore exhausts, pretty interesting stuff. And then we have this one. So we're gonna go with stock in this one, chrome stock exhausts. Then we have the grill options, we have the stock grills, then we have the carbon grill insert, then we have the plastic grills insert. So I'm actually gonna get this one. I'm gonna get the carbon grills. Then we're gonna go up here and maybe select the primary stock bumper. Alright, so yeah guys, I have applied the primary stock bumper here, so we can keep moving on. Yeah, let's leave this for later. Then we have the hood options. So we have stock hood, we have carbon stock hood, then we have the single vented hood, which I'm not a fan of, and this one is also weird, the double vented hood. Then we have the same thing in carbon. Then we have the quad vented hood, which is pretty interesting, and we are gonna get this one. So that looks pretty cool. What's next? We have liveries, then we will jump into mirrors. So we have stock, primary and carbon, so we'll jump back into that later. Then we have roof options, we have stock roof, primary and carbon roof, pretty interesting stuff. Then we have side skirts, we have two options, carbon and primary. I think we're gonna go for primary because it makes this car seem a bit lower, but I can decide for now. Then we have the spoilers, we have the stock spoiler, upper mounted spoiler, this isn't that good I think. Same thing in carbon. Then we have the tuner spoiler, and we have the carbon tuner spoiler, high racing spoiler, same thing in carbon. Then we have the GT spoiler. These spoilers are too big to be honest. Then we have the same thing in carbon, the GT spoiler. Then we have the big wing, we have the carbon big wing. Then we have the curved spoiler, this is pretty interesting. We have the carbon curved spoiler. Then we have angled spoiler. These are too huge, I don't think I'm gonna apply these. So I don't think there is any difference in traction, but if you are gonna race, I recommend you do buy one of these. So we're gonna move on. Then we have sun strip options, pretty interesting. Primary, secondary, then these go with the liveries. So we're gonna see the liveries first. So alright guys, let's just give this vehicle a quick respray so we can see all the liveries. I'm just gonna go for the classic gray. Which one? A bit brighter, yeah, silver. Then we will do same for the, maybe let's go darker. No, we'll select the same. Sorry about that, maybe I'll edit this out. Alright, so let's jump straight into liveries now. We have liveries. Okay, then we have the Overflod stripes, pretty interesting, I like this one actually. Then we have the ALT Overflod stripes, same thing with the yellow. Then we have the Gas Racing. This is pretty nice and simple. And then we have the Stuck in the 90s livery. This is interesting as well, but a bit too much I would say. Then we have the Sprunk Racing, same with usual Sprunk liveries, don't think it's that special. This one is nice, the LTD Racing, a nice red and blue combination. Then we have the Cerveza Baracho. This is nice actually. I think this is some alcohol or beer company, I'm pretty sure. Then we have the Kasama beer, some Chinese or Asian beer company. Then we have the Zero Gas. Then we have the Raga Rum. So this is also, it says be fine, or what does it say? I'm not sure. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's next. We have the Muscle Gymnasium. That's interesting. There's also some heart-shaped logos here. That's interesting. We have the Mean Machine. Interesting. But I don't think this goes with this car. So which one? This one is, I think, a hard choice between this and this. But we are gonna go for the blue one. Alright, so let's apply that. So we have purchased the Overflod livery. Let's go ahead and finalize our sun strips. So we have primary and secondary color sun strip. Then we can go ahead and select one of these as well. Global Oil, Heart Stand, Overflod. This one looks pretty cool. We have the plastic one. Oh, we also have these. That's pretty awesome. Primary quarter covers. That's pretty cool actually. You can also apply the Overflod icon over there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Then can we like match our liveries with this? This is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and get this one. Or maybe that's too much of Overflod stuff on the car. I am actually not sure. Maybe we can select this later. So yeah guys, I'll just give this vehicle a quick respray, then we can continue. Alright, yeah guys, so we are done with the respray, and I also changed a couple of things real quick. So we went with the sea green, the metallic primary coat, and then we got the surf blue as the pearlescent, and then I got the matte forest green for the secondary, for the roof. You can see right there I have applied the plastic covers at the back of the windows, the side windows. I changed the side mirrors to primary, and then we also applied the rear bumper that you can see the diffuser, which also matches with the livery. And I also got the light level for the tins, and we got carbon skirts. So we are pretty much done from everything inside the LS shop. So let's go ahead and try this thing when we are done with the upgrades. So, oh, it's raining. The electric cars perform weirdly when it's raining, like all drifty and all. So we won't have the best traction, I think, right now, because I haven't purchased any spoiler upgrades. I'm not sure if that even makes a difference, but as you can see, this car is pretty quick. Yeah, the acceleration is pretty much instantaneous, I would say. It's one of the best, I think. We have the Italia GTO, which is pretty quick with the acceleration, but it hell's too weird to be taken in normal race, I would say, normal street race. Stunt races you can do, I think. That vehicle is pretty fast, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go against that one. And it is also super expensive. I think the Italia GTO is a supercar, I'm not sure, but I do remember it being a sports car. So yeah guys, this is your Overflod Imorgon. I am pretty happy with this car. And the other thing I want to talk about, how expensive this is. This is even more expensive than the trade price you can unlock for the Furia, the Grotti Furia, which also got released like last week, or yeah, it was the last week when the snow came back to GT Online. So do tell me in the comment section what do you think of this vehicle. I am actually enjoying this while driving, but I cannot give you the final verdict on the traction after customizing it, but you can see it's pretty quick. I'm not sure it's the quickest, but I think if you take this in a race, I'm not sure if this has the performance flag some cars have, which doesn't let them handle and perform as best as they can. So I think you might be fine in a race to how quick it turns. It will definitely save you a second or two. So yeah, this is a good car actually. So do let me know your thoughts, and do let me know if the video was slow or if it was too fast or whatever you'd like to see more. But this is the Morgan right here, and also comment any requests you have for GT Online or any other game. I also have the NFS Heat, Need for Speed Heat, the new game which came out from EA. So, or is it EA? Yeah, it is a part of EA, the Ghost Studios. So I might be or surely be uploading some videos for NFS Heat. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like rating, comment your thoughts or whatever you have to say. And did you see that civilian passing by? That was pretty quick. So yeah guys, I hope you have a nice weekend, and stay safe and take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. We almost crashed there. So yeah guys, bye, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.